Whew, I catch my breath. Okay, so I'm on top of a mountain just next to Brasov. It's got like the Brasov Hollywood letters. And I have a story I want to tell you, but it has absolutely nothing to do with where I am right now. But I also want to show you how beautiful Transylvania is. So here's the deal. I can tell you the story, and if you get bored of this story, you can just look over my shoulder and see how ridiculously beautiful Transylvania is. And it is ridiculously beautiful. That's Brasov down there. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, Lauren Wooster, Brandon Malloy, and I are biking around the Cabot Trail, just the three of us on pedal bikes. And of our 3-day trip, evening of day 2 rolls around. Oh, I hope that wind doesn't mess this up. Evening of day 2 rolls around, and we are 3 hours late for our hotel. And not only are we not at our hotel, we're in the middle of absolute nowhere. There are small trees and snow and highway for kilometers and kilometers and kilometers. Pretty much the northmost part of the Cabot Trail. Things are bad. We had like no food, no energy. I remember being so exhausted, I could barely think straight. Lauren was so exhausted she wouldn't speak, just kind of sat there. And Brandon was so exhausted he wouldn't stop speaking. Anyway, I kind of gotten us into this mess, and I was trying to figure out a way to get us out again, or what can we do? I mean, we really had 3 options. We could go back the way we came, but we hadn't seen any buildings, not even houses, or a car go by for like half an hour. We could stay put, but none of us had any camping gear. I don't even think any of us had a lighter. Maybe Brandon. Or we could go forward into who knows what, or who knows where. And as I was kind of looking at Lauren and looking at Brandon and our bikes and trying to figure out what to do, I had this clarity and this realization as I looked back down the way we came, that you cannot go back. There is nothing there for us. We can't stay here. We have to move forward. And to make long story short, it wasn't a perfect ride for the rest of the way, but after another hour and a half of getting back on our bikes and just giving her, we made it safe and sound to our hotel in Shetty Camp, and everything worked out. That was a pretty pivotal and also kind of scary moment, and it's always stuck with me. And because even though in that story we literally had to physically go forward and not backwards and not stay put, it's a really good analogy for a lot of parts of life, right? If you can never go back, no matter what. You know what it's like back there, but you just can't go that direction. That's not going to solve the problem. And you can't stay still, because that's not doing anything. That's like avoiding the problem. It doesn't matter where you are or what you're trying to do. You have to move forward, no matter what. So always, always, always move forward. Whether it's after failing a test, or maybe a relationship doesn't go all that well, or any kind of mess you find yourself in, you just always have to remember there is no going back. Staying still doesn't solve the problem. You can't do nothing. You need to move forward. Anyway, that's this week's vlog. I hope you love Transylvania as much as I do. It's spectacularly beautiful, and you should all come to Romania. It's nuts. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of hail or flurries, so it's even snowing. There's like dusts of snow on the top of the mountain, so it's pretty cool. See you next time. Woo!